And they haven't had that opportunity because of constant conflict and war for way too many years. And of course, the tragedy is compounded by the fact that Congo is so rich in natural resources and potential, but because of the constant conflict and instability, the people of Congo haven't benefited from that. I want to congratulate again President Kikwete and others who have helped to shape a peace framework. Because one of the things that I've said throughout this trip is the United States doesn't seek to impose solutions on Africa. We want to work with Africans to find solutions to some of these ongoing security and regional problems. And so the fact that you now have a peace framework that the various parties have signed on to is critical. But it can't just be a piece of paper. There has to be follow-through. So one of the things that I discussed with President Kikwete is how we can encourage all the parties concerned to follow through on commitments that they've made in order to bring about a lasting solution inside of Congo. That means, for example, that President Kabila inside of Congo, he has to do more and better when it comes to dealing with the DRC's capacity on security issues and delivery of services. And that's very important because if there's a continuing vacuum there, then that vacuum sometimes gets filled by actors who don't have the best interest of Congo at heart. And we're prepared to work with the United Nations and regional organizations and others to help them build capacity. The countries surrounding the Congo, they've got to make commitments to stop funding armed groups that are encroaching on the territorial integrity and sovereignty of the Congo. And they've signed on to a piece of paper now. Now the question is, do they follow through? And so we're prepared to work with anybody to try to make this happen. Ultimately, though, the countries involved have to recognize it is in their self-interest to do so. We can't force a solution onto the region. The people of the region have to stand up and say that's enough. It's time to move forward in a different way. And by the way, that means holding those who committed gross human rights abuses accountable for what they've done. But there's an opportunity for peace here. And the countries surrounding the Congo should recognize that if the Congo stabilizes, that will improve the prospects for their growth and their prosperity. Because right now, it's as if you have a millstone around your neck. If you have one of the biggest countries in terms of geography in all of Africa, with all these natural resources, but it's constantly a problem as opposed to being part of the solution, everybody suffers. Tanzania should be doing more trade with the DRC. Rwanda should be doing more trade and commerce with the DRC. One of the things we're talking about is how do we get more inter-Africa trade? Because if countries like Tanzania are going to improve their economic position in the globe, the first thing they have to do is to make sure they can trade with each other more effectively. Right now in Africa, this is true not just in Tanzania, but in Kenya, Uganda, and other places, it's easier to send flowers or coffee to Europe than it is to send it across the way. And that means that fewer businesses are getting started and fewer jobs are being created. So we want to work with the existing international structures like the United Nations, and we're supportive of the brigade that's been shaped and in which Tanzania is making a contribution. But ultimately, it's going to be the African countries themselves that have to follow up on the commitments that they've already made. Hold on a second.
I think the American Press Corps has the next question. It goes to Kristen Welker of NBC News.
President Obama, President Kikwete, thank you very much. President Obama, the first question goes to you, and I want to get your reaction to a breaking news alert that just came in a few minutes ago. According to Reuters, a senior Russian security official said that you and President Putin have asked the FBI and FSB to seek a solution on Snowden. So can you confirm that report? Also, the latest leaks by Edward Snowden suggest the United States has been monitoring the phone and email records of its allies in the EU. So is the United States spying on its European allies? Also, France and other countries are demanding an explanation, with France saying that free trade talks could be threatened. So how can you reassure your allies to make sure that free trade talks aren't threatened and that your relations abroad are not damaged? And what will the federal response be to 19 firefighters who were killed in Arizona? Thank you. And to President Kikwete, did you discuss with President Obama the Tanzanian diplomat who was stationed in Washington, D.C. and fined $1 million for holding a woman against her will as a domestic servant? Is this person still an advisor to you? And does this issue in any way undercut your ability to fight human trafficking in your great country? Thank you to both of you.
Well, I can confirm, because I said so, I think, at the beginning of this trip, in one of the first questions that was asked, that we have gone through regular law enforcement channels in enforcing the extradition requests that we've made with respect to Mr. Snowden. And that's been true with all the countries that have been involved, including Russia. And so there have been high-level discussions with the Russians about trying to find a solution to the problem. We don't have an extradition treaty with Russia. On the other hand, Mr. Snowden, we understand, has traveled there without a valid passport, without legal papers, and we are hopeful that the Russian government makes a decision